What's up guys, V here for my second video in my video series for the Escape Academy. This second video will walk you through the room of the entrance exam. It will thoroughly show you all of the puzzle solutions within the level and net you the A+ rating without needing to use any hints. As mentioned in the first video, the Overachiever trophy/achievement for getting A+ in 10 rooms is slightly buggy, so if you're looking to get the platinum or all of the achievements in the game, be sure to play through all of the levels at least once until that trophy unlocks, then you can go back and replay anything that might be needed. This level does include the miscellaneous trophy/achievement Musical Prodigy, which will be earned during the completion of the room, but will also be shown at the end of the video in case you miss it or need to go back and access it kind of quickly. There is also one edition of the Escapists Times that we need to pick up for the extra trophy/achievement, and we will be getting that in this video as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this started.
Hello there.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do when we first start is just to show what we need to do to actually unlock the door. So if you look at the door, there's going to be a little machine with the word name on it, and it has first, middle, and last. So of course we need a first name, middle name, and last name, and this is going to be the headmaster's name. So of course it's not going to be super straightforward on how to get those, so let's just get started. To the right of the door is going to be this little hanger, and inside the bag is a key, so go ahead and pick up that key. And then over on the right hand side of the room, there's going to be this shelf with a boat on it, and just on the floor to the left is going to be the Escapists Times that we need to read, so go ahead and read that. And then make your way to the opposite side of the room, and on this table is going to be a briefcase with a clock, a plant, and a trophy on it, and it says "I'm counting on you," and that hints that we need to count the clocks, the plants, and the trophies. But luckily we don't actually need to do any counting, we just need to find some receipts for each of them. So the first one is going to be on the bookshelf on the left hand side, and it's going to be on the far right side. It's going to be this pink paper in this little bin, and that's going to tell us we have 5 potted plants, so that's going to be the number we need for the plants. And then on the opposite side of the bookcase is going to be another little pink receipt here, so go ahead and pick that up. And it's of course a receipt for exactly 2 clocks. So our clock number is going to be 2. So far we have 2 and 5. And then on the opposite side of the corner with these couches is going to be another pink little receipt. Go ahead and pick that up. And it says 3 trophies. So our number is going to be 2 clocks, 5 plants, 3 trophies. So go back on over to that briefcase and inspect it. And again, we're doing clocks, plants, trophies. So it's going to be 2, 5, and 3. And then when the briefcase opens, go ahead and pick up all of these images. We are going to need these here in just a second. But first, go over to the desk. And we're just going to use that key on the desk to open up this drawer, and then pick up the photo inside as well as the screwdriver. And to the right of the door, there's a chair in my way, on the little lower part is going to be a vent. Use that screwdriver on the vent to open up the screws, or to remove the screws, excuse me. And then go ahead and crawl inside. And at the end of the vent is going to be a phone number, so try to remember it. Even if you don't, I'll obviously tell you what it is. So 952-4242 is the number. So turn around and exit out of the vent. And then go back to the desk. And now we're going to interact with the phone and use that phone number. So again, that was 952 4242. And the voice on the other end is going to give us the last name of the headmaster, which Headmaster Solange. So Solange is going to be her last name. So we got that one out of the way. So go ahead and exit out of the phone. And then head on over to the bookcase and go to the area that has all of the books with the countries on the bookends of them. And if you open up the items and look at those 3 photos that were in the briefcase, The headmaster is at a different location in each of them with a year printed on the photo. And we need to put these in the order that she went to each location, and then interact with the books that matched the locations. So the first one is going to be 1954, and she was in Egypt at this time. The second is 1975, and she's in Japan. And of course, 1991, and she's in Greece. So exit out of those photos, and you're just going to interact with the books in the order of the pictures. So it was Egypt, Japan, and Greece. And if you've been following the videos, that is going to be your 10th lock to open. So that Lockbuster trophy is going to unlock. And then once that secret door opens, go inside the secret room. And before we do anything, we're going to go over to the piano, and we're going to play Mary Had a Little Lamb for that Musical Prodigy trophy. Now, I'm not going to sing it to you because that would be a really bad idea, but as you can see, all of the keys are marked with the notes corresponding to them. So it's going to be E, D, C, D, E, 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 D, 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 E, G, G, E, D, C, D, E, 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 D, D, E, D, C. Okay, and once you get that trophy, go ahead and exit out of the piano. And really quick, if you look in the kind of the same side corner, just behind the piano, is going to be this computer that says insert disk into it. And of course, we don't have a disk, and it's really easy to find if you just exit out of the hidden room. And on the opposite side, just under this window, is going to be the disk, and it's kind of right near that newspaper that we read earlier. So once you have the disk, go ahead and go back inside the secret room, interact with the computer, insert disk. And of course, all it's showing is dead, but we don't so much need the word, we just need the letters in the order that they're shown. So D, E, A, D, and go back to the piano, and we're just gonna put in those letters. So D, E, A, D, and that's gonna open up the top where we're gonna pick up this UV light bulb. And if you didn't get the Musical Prodigy trophy yet, you do have to replay the level to get it, because you can't quite play the piano anymore after you get that light bulb. So you're probably wondering, what do we do with said light bulb? And for that, we're gonna go over to the opposite side of the room here in just a second. But first, just to the left of the piano is this fox on the wall. And if you inspect it, open up your items and go to the group photo, and just look at the mask that everybody is wearing, and you want to find who is wearing the fox mask. And this, of course, is Sandy, which is going to be short for Sandra. So that's going to be her first name, is Sandra. And then head on over to the opposite side of the room with this display case with the broken light bulb and inspect it. And then use the light bulb on the broken bulb to replace it. And if you look at the diploma just in front of you, Jacqueline, the middle name of this recipient, is glowing. And that's, of course, going to be her middle name. So we have Sandra, Jacqueline, Solange. So that'll finish up this room. So go ahead and go back to the door and interact with that little mechanical box kiosk thing. And again, the first name is going to be Sandra, and then Jacqueline, and then Solange. And hit unlock, and that'll open up the door and finish up this room. And let's give it a second to load. And there we go. We have our A+ rating. And the story levels also give you an emblem, but those are all kind of story related. You can't really miss those. So as long as you're watching these videos, you'll get all of those. But yeah, that'll about finish it up. So thank you all for watching. And if you found this video helpful, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and check out the playlist for the other rooms available currently in the Escape Academy. And before we do anything, we're going to go over to the piano, and we're going to play Mary Had a Little Lamb for that Musical Prodigy trophy. Now, I'm not going to sing it to you because that would be a really bad idea, but as you can see, all of the keys are marked with the notes corresponding to them. So it's going to be E, D, C, D, E, 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 D, 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 E, G, G, E, D, C,